Today I'm going to be reading an excerpt from chapter 17, Cycle of Confusion. Where I left off yesterday is taking Gidget back to the veterinarian because of another suspected bladder infection. And indeed she did have another one, but the important part of that chapter was, Dr. Mary recognizing that and saying to me that she realized that I was very stressed out about things with Gidget and recognizing it was taking a toll on me. But there was a deeper meaning to all of this that I was wrestling with and trying to get to. So when Dr. Mary called me back with the results of her bladder, Gidget's bladder being expressed, yes, it was still indeed an infection. And so I was on the call with her, and the excerpt I'm going to read with you is, I knew Gidget had another bladder infection. I had no doubt about that. But I really wanted to talk to Dr. Mary about what she was trying to get at when she said to me that nobody at the clinic would judge me for whatever decision I made for Gidget. And I really wanted to be clear on what she was saying. So this is where the conversation picks up. So I had thanked her for what she had said the day before, and then I said, there's something I need to understand from our conversation last week. Do you have another minute or two? Yes, of course. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for your kindness in recognizing how tired I am. You're right. It has all been weighing heavily on me. When you said that I've done more than what 99% of your other clients would do for their pets, I was surprised. Though I can't say I haven't thought about those who come to a point where they can't emotionally or financially handle it. My voice began to shake as I took another deep breath. I want to be clear about what I believe you were trying to say to me. Do you mean that euthanizing Gidget is an option if I feel I can't do this anymore? Yes, that's what I meant. It's not an easy discussion to have with my clients. I don't always bring this up, as you can imagine, because of the sensitive nature. But I've sensed the last few times you've had Gidget in that you are tired and stressed. Yes, this is true, I said. And again, I really do appreciate your recognizing this and your concern. Your quality of life is important too, she said, and that's why I felt it important to bring it up. You couldn't have said that to me with my first disabled dachshund, Frankie. I would have been upset. But now, well, there are days when I just don't know how much more I can take. I paused for a moment. I guess I never really thought about my quality of life, though I have been concerned if I can't get a handle on this, that it could lead to physical issues down the road for me. The financial part also weighs on me. Dr. Mary said, I understand. It's why I said that no one here at the clinic would judge you if you make that decision. I was quiet for a moment. I'm grateful that you could bring this up with me, Dr. Mary. I have a lot to think about, but I do think it's worth giving this next round of antibiotics a shot and then taking it from there. Of course, she said. I'll have that ready for you to pick up. Okay, sounds good. I'll pick it up yet today. Thanks again for taking the time to talk with me. You're welcome. Take good care, and please don't hesitate to call with any questions or concerns. After we said our goodbyes, I sat on the ottoman in my writing cottage and gazed out the window, still filled with some confusion. Was euthanizing really an option? Could I really do that? My mind couldn't rest. And I know many of you that are animal lovers have been faced with this same situation, and it can be a cycle of torture on our minds. I truly understand that. And as I said earlier, before I read the excerpt, there was really a much deeper message to this, a much deeper healing that was going to come about, though it was going to take some time. But this next chapter that I'm going to share with you tomorrow is called Gidget Speaks. And I'm just taking a glance at this to make sure that's the part. Yes, Gidget Speaks when I finally reach out to my animal communicator, Dawn, to find out what Gidget has to say about all of this. So I hope you'll stay tuned because it's pretty profound what little Gidget shared with me at that time. All right, I'll see you then.